Alright, hello. I am Cow Cow. And today we're going to be playing BDO again. I got something I gotta do a little bit later today. I gotta get ready at 6 p.m. for me. So we have a few hours to play this. I got good news. I probably will play Crimson Desert again. I'll go into detail with that in a little bit. I just want to get this fucking music to stop playing because it's annoying. I don't know why they added that to the fucking login menu. Come on, stop playing the music. There we go. It's probably gonna stop now. But yeah, I got good news to share. I'm gonna probably play Crimson Desert, and I was really surprised by, because I left a review of the game, and I said why I didn't like it, and, I mean, I don't know if it was a bot that was responding, if, like, a company just employs a bot to do it or not, but, the, official, account for Crimson Desert on Steam replied to my review, and they're really respectful about it. And they said thank you for trying it, and I responded to them. It's like, yeah, like my only problem with the game, and the reason why I don't want to play it is because of the Gen AI stuff. And then I saw like not too long ago on X that they're actually planning to get rid of all the generative AI. Because yeah, like I don't think the game. I still don't think the game's worth $70, but you can't justify it being $70 if you're going to use any AI in the game, right? I personally think the game should still be like $40 or $50, but it's a step in the right direction. Yeah, it's good. I'll even show the thing you guys can all see. But here we go. This is my review, and then they responded, and then I courteously responded. But yeah, it turns out like when you don't insult your customer's intelligence, right, and you actually respond well to the criticism, it turns out like it will get people like me to play it again, like actual gamers. I like too how on fucking I thought it was fucking rich. I think it was like the former CEO of Blizzard responded to like their apology, saying why would you apologize? Like all games are gonna have all AI in the end anyways. Well, by this logic, we all die one day, right? I think you can fill in the rest to where that logic leads. But anyways, why would you listen to the guy that got fired from being a CEO at Blizzard? And this was like Activision Blizzard. I think when Microsoft acquired him, this guy was so bad that they asked him to resign, so he got fired. I didn't realize it at first. It took me like 15 minutes later after that I realized that who it was that said that. One of the most retarded things I ever heard. Like the most backwards, low IQ logic. But anyways, that made me feel good. What do I want to do right now? What's my energy at? It's at 103. But I know when I was last playing off camera, I think I was gathering, so I don't want to do that right now. Oh no, it was actually during stream when I was doing the gathering. Okay. I remember I was talking to Stoic Gaming about stuff or whatever. That was a fun conversation. I think I want to go fishing for... No, actually I don't want to go fishing. I think today I either want to level at one of the combat characters, but I think I want to ride the horse around again. Yeah, I think I forgot to update the stream names on Twitch and X, so I think those streams have the wrong name again. So sorry about that. I'm still not used to multi-streaming still. Again, it's been a while since I did it last. Just back up a little bit. And then just want to grind for a bit. Want to ride around. I should probably do this. And set loop. And then go. I'm having a good day so far, though. And the doctor's appointment I had this morning was good. I had like some rice for breakfast, and then I know my taco mom came by and, with a Subway sandwich, which was nice. But I wanted to, I think I said this earlier, but I wanted to give her some time to be with her uncle, because I know her uncle has stage 4 cancer or something, so I wanted to just do things that were easier for her, that way she can, if not be by her uncle physically, be able to talk to him on the phone and stuff, so... But I'm excited to go to church today. I haven't been able to go for a while because I've been sick all the time. So that's good. I'm really excited to see my priest there. I'm excited to see my spiritual father, who's also the deacon. And I feel kind of... I remember when that flare-up happened on, I think it was Thursday. It was like Thursday and Friday. Like, man, it really sucked. I was worried I was going to have to go to the hospital again. But I know after that, like, just had a good feeling about things. Just been feeling a lot happier. And I'm excited too, because now that it's probably very likely I am gonna play Crimson Desert again, I can get a better thumbnail, because I was planning on my idea for a thumbnail. I was going to use the same one for BDO and Crimson Desert, but my idea was for it that you have like a little version of Cow that looks like a gray mane, and then you have another one that looks like my character in BDO. But I'm happy I can go with the original idea I had, which we should be able to hire Alu for on the... should be able to pay him in a couple days for it. I don't know, I've been feeling just really in a good mood these last few days. Feel like things are going well. I ended up watching one of my friends was telling me they thought I reminded them of TM Oprah or whatever. It's like a racehorse. I know it's in that anime with the horse girls. It's based off like actual horses. So I ended up watching this particular, I don't know if it's like a movie or a specific season. I mean, it's only 4 episodes long. Because I was curious why they thought that. And I can totally see why now. I didn't realize how big a compliment that was until after I watched the anime. I was more familiar with like the real life version of events than the anime version. Because I think, too, I kind of realized with that anime, though, that each season, as far as I can tell, is just about a different horse, so I don't think it matters watching them all. I kind of get the gist of the series, I think, just watching Season 1, like 5 episodes of Season 2, and then the one I just watched last night. I think a little bit before I went to bed. I want to stream the Pretty Derby gacha game. And it really, gacha games aren't really my thing. However, the way the Pretty Derby one sounds to me, from what I understand, all you really do is train the horse girls or whatever, but like there isn't really much gameplay that far from that. Like when you just watch them race, right? You don't control them. Like you're not the jockey riding them or anything. It's like, oh, you train them, and then you see how well they do in the race or whatever. That actually sounds like something I wouldn't mind enjoying. Like I would enjoy that. It'd be like watching the sport, sorta, I guess. Maybe our next horse we level up in BDO after we're done fucking riding this one through. Getting it to level 30 and then like breeding it or whatever and making some money off that. Maybe we can name the next one off of TM Oprah. Oh shit, are we fucking stuck? Is it gonna fix itself? I'm curious. Let's see where this goes. Oh, you just fucking stopped. That's interesting. How odd. Because we started here, and I know the track was working. It's just not working now. I thought it was working. Maybe it didn't work when we got back here. I don't know if we've done the course multiple times or not. Let's try this again. Ooh, I think the saddle I have is a damaged. Oops. Let's go to the stable real quick, because if I don't do it now, I'm gonna forget. Let's repair the saddle. Or sitting on it for too long. It's about to break. Oh yeah, I remember one of my friends were telling me about this game, because I was telling them about the, and I thought it was already out when they were telling me about it, but apparently it's like not even out yet, and like you can request to be in the beta, but it's like this cowboy survival game called Legend of California or whatever. On Steam. It looks pretty cool. And it kind of looks like that new pirate one that isn't out yet either. Need to repair. How do I repair what's on my horse? Repair. Is that everything? Oops. What's going on? Let's do this one more time. Now that our saddle's fixed, we can actually run the track now. And hopefully we don't get stuck on a wall when we do it this time. Yeah, man, I wish I had another fucking sub. That one sub that Taco Mom got me was really good. So really nice, tasty. I ended up getting the thing I was saying I was talking about before. Last week, but the day after I got the Chinese food was the bread with the jalapeno cheese bread, getting that toasted, and then having tuna, mayonnaise, olives, lettuce, and then the vinegar and olive oil on the sandwich. It's been so long since I had one of those. It was so good. And it went down easy too. So far it's been easy on my stomach. So yeah, tuna sandwiches are pretty good. I really hate that the mom and pop shop place is way worse than Subway, where I live. I'm happy the Subway sandwich I had's good though. Gotta be happy with what I got, I guess. And then I got the Telltale Walking Dead game, so hopefully I'm gonna play that soon. I'll probably play it before Halloween, most likely. Since that was gifted to me, it was real nice. I've never played any Telltale game before. I've always I watched people play it before. I think I watched somebody play some of the Walking Dead series Telltale game around the time when it came out. I forget who I was watching though that did it. It was so long ago. I think I might have still been in high school or middle school. I'm not sure. It was a long ass time ago. I mean, I'm like an old man now. I'm like a elderly person being at the ripe age of 32. Ripe old age of 32. About ready to croak. I know, that was like when everybody was close to being dead in Expedition 33. According to that game, I'm a elderly man. Like 1 year left to live. That's weird though. I wonder how that works in that game. Cause like, what if the thing happens where 33 is the number, but your birthday is the day after that happened? So like, do you just fucking skip getting yeeted by the paintress? Because it's only if you're that age when it gets painted, right? Or is it just everybody that age and up are dead? But, oh yeah, and I found my, I was able to find my old original trilogy VHS tapes for Star Wars. And then I got a converter thing ordered. Should hopefully be in my mail soon. But what I plan to do is I kind of just want the films like saved on my computer, and the only way I know how to do that is to get it to play on my capture card, watch them, and then have them saved on my thing. The one thing I really worry about, I hope it doesn't happen when I try and watch them, but I worry, like, you know, when because like the thing about VHS tapes is that the more you use them, they end up fucking randomly breaking. It's like, this happened to me a few times back in those old days when I was little. Is that you'd put the VHS tape in the VCR, and then the VCR just tears it to shreds and it's ruined. That's kind of, I want to get them on my computer. That way it's like saved. I can put it on a Google Drive, and you know, I always have them, you know. Because like the cool thing about the original, like those VHS tapes, is that it's a lot different if you were to watch A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi nowadays, because they edited stuff to make things different than how it originally was. Because the actor for Boba Fett was different. I think the original voice acting for Boba Fett is way better and sounds way cooler. Also, you know, Han actually shoots first. Until, I don't know, I think it was George Lucas that changed it. I think. It could have been Disney. But they changed it for whatever reason, because apparently Han shooting some guy in cold blood is bad. I don't know. I thought it made Han Solo a more interesting character, the fact that he was willing to fucking do that. I mean, the guy said he was gonna fucking kill him. It was like, why not take his word for it and shoot him first? I mean, you're in a hive of scum and villainy. He likely will. I'd probably do the same as Han Solo if you tell me that. It's like, okay, I'm gonna kill you first since you threatened me like that. And I don't really feel comfortable with you sitting next to me with a gun. I'm gonna shoot you with my gun that you can't see. You know, I bet you have. And then blam! Shoot him. Shoot fucking Greedo. Yeah, I'm really excited for May though, because I want to play all the Star Wars stuff that month. I want to play KOTOR 1, I want to play KOTOR 2, and I want to play maybe... I don't know, I'd like to play both of the Battlefield, or not Battlefield, Battlefront 2 games. I want to play the original Battlefront 2 and the EA one as well. I think both are pretty good. I think the I think the multiplayer for 2 is good. The campaign is ass. Because it has all that Disney Wars stuff. Multiplayer is good though. And the campaign for OG Battlefront, or Battlefront 2. I keep on wanting to say Battlefield, but the campaign for OG Battlefront 2 is pretty good. Like you follow the 501st or whatever, the one clone trooper regiment. Some pretty good shit. One thing I wish would get out of fucking licensing hell is fucking Lord of the Rings Conquest. I think it was made by the same guys that made the Battlefront 1 and 2 games, the original ones. And it's like, oh, let's make a Lord of the Rings Battlefront game. And that's Lord of the Rings Conquest. I don't think it did it as well as the Star Wars ones, but I enjoy the Lord of the Rings ones more than the Star Wars ones. It's probably more so because I enjoy the fantasy genre more than sci-fi. Man, I fucking miss when Star Wars was fucking good. And everybody, I remember when Disney got it, everyone was like, oh, yay, Disney's gonna save it. And man, were we fucking wrong. They did way more horrible shit than George Lucas ever did. Because I remember people would always complain about George Lucas being a bad steward of Star Wars as well, and they're like really hopeful when Disney first got it. But man, like the fucking Star Wars prequels, like, you know, Episode 1, 2, and 3, Phantom Menace, Clone Wars, and Revenge of the Sith, man, those fucking films aged like a fine wine. I remember when they came out, everybody fucking thought they were horrible. It's funny how, like, by today's standards, they're really fucking good because everything else is so ass. I mean, I don't really go and watch movies that much anymore because of it. I'm trying to think the last. It's also it's hard for me just to go anywhere nowadays due to being ill all the time. I think the last movie I saw at the movie theaters was the third Sonic the Hedgehog movie. And then before that, it was the second Venom movie, which I liked watching. I watched that one with Taco Mom. I know me and Steven saw one of the newer Batman movies. It was the one with the Riddler, had Catwoman in it as well. I know the Riddler was the main antagonist. My only problem with that movie is that they ended up inserting a little bit of politics to it. I mean, if they didn't have that, film would be way better. It's still a good film. It's just that one spot made it bad, and it's the only thing that would lower my score on it. Like, I think without it, it would be a 9, but because of it, it's like a 7. And 7's still good. Probably most films are 7 or 6. It's like, you know, it's like the cream of the crop is always like an 8 or a 9. And films that are a 10 just don't exist. But like, you know, like the Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings trilogy, that's like an example of a 9. And I think like a game that's like a 6 or a 7 is worth buying to me. Because I think as long as you're in that range, like your game is going to be somebody's favorite game. Or at least enough people's favorite game. But I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. I could be completely wrong. I mean, there's probably people more knowledgeable. I don't know what's considered good, I guess. That's just what I think. I mean, one thing I do hope, I don't know if they're gonna, I know as a lot of people had problems. It wasn't really too much of an issue for me, but I could see why it was a lot of people's problems. Is the controls for Crimson Desert are pretty bad too. But I heard they were gonna try and fix that as well, but I don't know if that's true or not. I think I heard that, I'm not sure though. I'll take what I say with a grain of salt. But it should be probably something they should do to, because that would be nice, because the controls are kind of bad. It's not really a deal breaker for me. I'd probably still play it. I mean, and all. The only problem I had with the game was the AI, because it made me feel like it felt wrong playing it. Like when you have that, you do something and you feel dirty, and like you know you're doing something, like your conscience is telling you you're doing something wrong. That's what I felt like playing it the second time and streaming it, and it was just making me more and more angry, which is why I just switched to BDO during the stream. I feel a little bit bad now, I realize, because I think the title for the X stream and on Twitch might be the one when I found out about the AI, so that's a little bit unfortunate. I'm gonna have to put on my X post at least that I forgot to change the title again. Oh well. Oops. Man, all I can fucking think about is sandwiches now. See that fucking, the bag with the Subway thing in the trash, and it's like, oh, I'm hungry. Hold on, hold the phone, I'm dumb. Maybe I can do it while I'm writing. Do I have any more of those scrolls that increase mountain XP? I mean, I have one that does life XP. Let's use that. Do I have a mount one? I do. Courser's Aura. That one lasts 4 hours. Okay. yeah, I think I ended up looting a riding outfit, right? Trainer's clothes. Can I wear that? I can't wear it. Cannot be used in your current state. Oh well, I'm not gonna put it on then. Reach training professional 3. I think the next tier is artisan, right? I was trying to fiddle around with the MGS collection stuff, and I got confused on which one was the older N60 or not N64. Like I don't know, it was like Super Nintendo or what the really old Metal Gear Solid games were. But I did the wrong one that had Metal Gear Solid 1 or whatever on the PlayStation. I accidentally set the language to Japanese or something, and I couldn't figure out how to switch the language back to English. So I need to maybe get Alu's help with setting that back, since I'm pretty sure he can read the language. Because it has all the weird characters or the Japanese script or whatever, so it's hard for me to tell what I'm doing now on the menu. But I found, luckily that's not the one that is the OG Super Nintendo ones. I found out which one that one was, though. Because I wanted to play the really old ones first. Unless someone wants me to play a different one. Because I know Meaty Boy was wanting me to play Peace Walker or whatever, but it's not on Steam yet, so I can't really play that. But he said if it was on Steam, he'd want me to play that one. I said, well, whenever it does, I will, but I'm gonna, if that's the one you want, I'm gonna play a different one first then. Take Master Miller / Cause on a date. Yeah, I'm glad I finished MGS 3 for the first time. The game was really good. I think the part that had me most frustrated with it is the EVA escort stuff. I know the fight with Volgum was a little bit frustrating. The fight with the boss was a little difficult, but I kind of was able to figure out the mechanics eventually, and the mechanics kind of made sense, and I thought were cool. I thought it was a cool boss design, because like you're playing a game of cat and mouse, or maybe that's just one of the ways you can beat her. It's how I beat her, just like hiding and then shooting her when she didn't see me. What time is it? 3:02. I don't know. I honestly, the service at the church isn't gonna last too long. Not like a normal mass. It's just something they do normally before Easter and before Christmas, typically. Every year. But, I think what I'll probably do is just keep on playing, and then at a certain point get ready, mute my mic, and then go to church, and then come back and just continue the stream, not have to stop it or anything. I'll probably ask Alu to just monitor the chat while I'm gone, at least on YouTube. Yeah, granted, he's awake, but I don't know if he will be or not. But even then, I don't really suspect anyone's gonna do anything weird. If they do that, it will be a permaban. I'm still hungry. I might grab a snack from the fridge or something. Should be something to munch on. I need to probably get some more beer slash grilled chicken in my character's inventory. I still have a lot of alcohol for my workers. What was that? Was this some buff that somebody activated, maybe? I remember when we were gathering the last time, we were leveling the gathering skill, like our inventory kept on. I don't think our inventory ever got full, but we definitely were carrying way too much weight. So I guess our inventory got full in that sense. Had to like go back and forth to my storage thing in the town just to store all the wood. Yeah, sadly, one of my friends, because we were gonna watch Berserk together this weekend, but some real life stuff or something came up with my friend's schedule to where he wasn't able to watch Berserk, sadly, with me. But that's okay. It'll just have to be rescheduled later. I didn't ask what he was doing. I just told him I hope whatever it was that he had fun. It could be doing stuff with family, or it could be something that's like not fun at all for all I know. And that is none of my business. Ugh. I got lost in thought for a moment. But yeah, if I'm feeling well tomorrow, I should be playing Night Rain with Alu. I know Alu said he has a lot of time off. So hopefully me and him can get through as much of more Elden Ring Night Rain than we normally do. We'll try to take advantage of his free time more so at the moment, since he's free. Assuming he wants to play more Night Rain. Yeah, I remember the last Night Rain stream we did was really fun though. Ended up killing that parasite thing at the very end. Felt really fucking good. We weren't sure if we were going to be able to beat the boss that stream. The one thing I always forget how to do in Elden Ring Night Rain though is use items. But I'm getting the hang of it. But I really hope we finish Night Rain soon, because I want to play like other Souls games, like Dark Souls 1 and Elden Ring. Like normal Elden Ring, not the Night Rain one. I think I'd rather do Dark Souls 1 first. From the Souls series after me and Alu are done with Night Rain. know what kind of character I want to do when I do Dark Souls. I might just do like a normal strength build, or maybe strength faith. Some kind of faith build. I've never done like a pure faith build before in a Souls game. I usually always, like if I did do any casting, I would usually do pyromancy or sorceries. I heard miracles in Dark Souls 1 were pretty good though. But I think faith kind of pairs well with strength anyways, so should be fine. Because I want to do the storyline with the one maiden woman. And that one evil cleric dude. Never done that storyline before. Because I've only ever beaten Dark Souls 1 once. That was a long time ago. And I think I did it as a strength build. I remember I used the Black Knight sword for most of the game because I got lucky and one dropped off of a Black Knight I killed in the beginning of the game. I remember the hardest fight for me that game. I mean, I didn't beat the DLC with Artorias. I couldn't beat Artorias with that, but as far as the normal part of the game, Smo and fucking Ornstein were fucking brutal. It was so hard to beat them for me. I was able to do it all on my own though. But yeah, I think Dark Souls 1 has some pretty cool characters. Solaire is pretty cool. Yeah, everybody likes Solaire though. There's what's the Onion Knight's name? I forget the name. I'm blanking out on the name at the moment. There's him. The maiden character's cool. Big Hat Logan's cool. I know there's the witch lady at the bottom of Izalith, who you can learn a lot of pyromancies from. The only one that did not mutate into a spider. There's Quellag. The fair lady or whatever. The one spider lady that's like on death's door or whatever. And there's that one dude next to the cat who's like the Eastern Warrior guy. I know a lot of the story with him was cut content though, which is a shame. I think a lot of the stuff with Oscar is cut content too, right? Or I think it was Oscar, I forget his name. There's the guy that gives you the key to get out of the undead cell in the asylum. Well, I know, like with the cut content, it was supposed to be in more of the game, and you like fight him at the end or whatever. Like he'd always choose to do the opposite thing you did at the end of the game. So if you were gonna light the fire, he was gonna try and stop you light the fire. If you wanted to be the Dark Lord, he was gonna stop you from being the Dark Lord. the Moon Hunter, the Moon Dudes as well. Oh yeah, there's Priscilla as well. I mean, everybody's fucking crazy. It was crazy about Priscilla touching her tail back then. Yeah, like Gwendolyn, the femboy. But I know my friends tell me I'm weird because I think Dark Souls 2 is my favorite Souls game. And the Dark Souls, particularly. In that universe. I mean, I'm aware of why people don't like it, though, and I understand why. It's my favorite Souls game for narrative reasons, not the gameplay stuff. But like Dark Souls 2 would be so much better if if the durability system wasn't fucking ass and adaptability wasn't a thing. Because those are the two things that I think is why a lot of people don't like it. It's because those two mechanics make the game a lot less enjoyable. Because if it didn't have those things, I think people would show the game a lot more grace. But narratively, I think out of all the Dark Souls games, Dark Souls 2 is cool. The coolest. I think it's interesting how most of the enemies, like bosses and stuff, are like more humanoid as well. And like the stuff from the first game is like myth and legend as well. Where like nobody kind of remembers it or anything. Which I think is a cool concept. It's so far in the future. But like the cycle keeps on repeating itself. Let me see what my blood sugar is. Blood sugar is pretty good. I mean, it's going up a little bit, but it's 159. Ooh, actually need to go pee as well. I'll be right back. Alright. I think I'll just munch on some, like, Cheetos or something. Let's see if our horse has any level ups. I probably do. Level 16 horse. Well, they're halfway to max level. I think I'm satisfied for now. In regards to with food. I'm a little bit thirsty though. I'm gonna go grab a drink from the fridge. I'm gonna take a picture of something real quick. Okay. Yeah, I mean, our training's almost professional for. Okay, that's cool. I'm starting to get tired, but I need just need to be able to do what I gotta do later at 7, and then I can go to bed. I don't know what I'm gonna play tomorrow. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna play Elden Ring Night Rain with Alu. And hopefully we're able to do that. I remember I was talking to my dad, I think it was yesterday, it was the day before, I had a nice conversation with him on the phone. Forgot to tell him something yesterday, though. I thought we could do, probably not next time he comes over, but, maybe one time. But I think it'd be fun to, like, go fishing or something. It's been so long since the last time I went fishing. Might be fun to not go too far from home, but always go a little far away. Like, I didn't realize I haven't talked to my friend Preston in a while. Probably DM him. It's been too long. I wonder how he's doing. I haven't talked to my friend Tristan in a while either. Mount gear durability very low. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. I wonder if the mount gear matters for the sprinting thing, though. Well, we should probably find that out. Alright, just wanted to check something. I feel like this year is already going by really fast for me. It's already almost Easter. As the older I get, the years go by quicker. It feels like. I remember like last year and the year before just fucking felt super fast. It's probably just because I was having so much fun though. I know 2023 onward, we just have all been, despite all the pain, just, I just feel like the best parts of my life, minus the pain. Or even with the pain, I would say 2023, 2024, and just 2025 and this year so far feel really good. Best 3 years of my life. And it's even with all the chronic pain. I find it weird though, I don't know what's going on. I know like some of my friends feel like they've been a lot I mean they're all pretty nice but to me and stuff. They feel like even nicer than normal. At least than they normally are. This is interesting. I wonder what fucking changed. Must be something I'm unaware of. Yeah, I'm sorry for just kind of being very quiet. I'm just kind of dozing off. Just kind of watching my character ride around. This is very relaxing. Good chill stream watching a gnome ride a horse. And just talking occasionally whenever something crosses my mind. I need to move a little bit. I had to text someone. I'm having a hard time telling if our character is still sprinting on the horse, but to be honest, I don't really think it matters too much. I don't think our character is sprinting on the horse though anymore. I'm like 80% certain of that. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was able to talk to Hype, I think, either yesterday or the day before. Those are the other artists I hire other than Alu that I haven't spoken to in a while. He's doing good. Ugh. I think it's probably a good idea. Maybe to stop the stream a little early. I need to get ready for church anyways. And I'm dozing off right now at the moment too, so. But I don't know. I'll probably, when I wake up, I'll probably wake up really early in the morning if it's way earlier before the time I normally do stuff with Alu when we do things together. I'll probably resume playing BDO and then Night Rain after that. If I wake up relatively like really early in the morning, like 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning for me, I'll get ready and then try and stream BDO until relatively closer to lunch, eat lunch, and then see if Alu still wants to play Night Rain. But I think that's it for now. But yeah, thank you everybody that came by today. I'm sorry I started dozing off a little bit into the stream. I'm feeling really good right now though. I got sick a little bit last night. It didn't last too long though, thankfully. So yeah, I hope I see everybody tomorrow. I hope everyone has a good rest of the day. I'll see you all later.